There it is. We got it.
Good. I felt that way.
You did feel that way? Yes. Come on over. Where do you feel it in the mid-back?
I feel it up in here.
More right in between the shoulder blades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it just here, or do you feel like it's from the lower back and then it creeps up?
Oh no, I think it's from the lower back.
It's from the lower back and then it works its way.
Yes.
Now, I will say, looking at your x-rays, it does seem like it could be related, but I do think there's something that must have happened some time ago. Maybe it was from that injury that you had. So tell me about that boat injury, because you said that you were holding on to something and then you had fallen after that, or?
I was holding on to it to try to prevent a fall, and I couldn't. So I just tried to make sure that I could land in between both boats while they were going. So I was basically hanging from my arm.
Okay. And so you landed in the water, though.
And I did hit going down, but nothing, this
was the one that you noticed.
I know I hit, but I didn't bruise. I didn't bruise or anything, but I did hit here, but it was all the shoulder.
And you hit your shoulder?
No.
No, you didn't hit the shoulder. Okay. I will say, so this is very common where when someone has an injury, and let's say you hit your hips, and maybe this was damaged. I always tell people the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And sometimes when this is the one that's bugging you the most, even though this is a problem, your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. So if you have a back injury, a lot of times, like your neck, we talked about that. When we have neck issues, but your body is screaming out with your lower back, sometimes even though we have something going on, we don't feel it because all of our attention can only focus on one thing, and that's your lower back and your hips here. And so that might be what's going on, and as we address what's happening here, we will probably want to address the neck as well, even though you're not feeling as much. So it's right across to the pelvis and the hips here.
All in, yes.
Okay.
All in.
All right.
So
do me a favor, actually, go and stand for me. I want to take a look at your hips and just see how things are doing here. So what I want to do, I'm just going to take a look. Yeah, so you can actually tell as you're standing. You remember how we talked about that sway back? So you do have a bit of a sway back where your pelvis is shifting forward, and because of that, it's causing that huge arch in your lower back here. But even looking at you in regards to your hips, yeah, so it's pretty obvious. Now that we're looking at the x-ray, so your hips definitely are dropped on this left side. Looking at your waistband here, your hips are really drop on that left here, okay? And so that really is something that as we get movement in your hips and we get that heel lift in your left shoe, as we do that, it should help to level this out. But the first thing is we need to start working on this area to get movement in there, and then we'll add in the heel lift here. Okay, and then actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a look at it from the bottom of the glutes here, and then see, yeah, so the left side, so everything is just dropping down here. Looking from the top, from the bottom. Okay, yeah, there's not crazy amount of rotation in there, so it does seem like it's just kind of shifting here. Okay, go and have a seat. Yeah, so right at the base of the neck, that needle is just flinging over to the side, right there. So we are seeing some stress down at the bottom here. We'll take a look at what's happening. Yeah, all the way to that left side, right here. Yeah, okay. So definitely got that pressure down below. Okay, so I'm going to push onto the spine. If you feel any pain or soreness, you let me know right away, okay? So we're going to first start with your lower back. I'm going to tilt you back quite a bit here. So this one is your L5, tilting you all the way. You got your S1. That doesn't move at all. And then you got your S2. Any soreness with these? 5.
I don't know if it's a pressure sore. I'm not quite sure what I'm feeling.
Which one do you feel the most? L5?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have S1.
Yeah.
And then we have S2.
Not as much.
Not too much, so more on S1. and then L5.
Yeah.
Those two you really feel. Okay.
Feels like a bruise.
Yeah, like a bruise one. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So your x-rays are really pointing to me to your sacrum, which is where I would like to start with your S1 here. Which is the worst of the two? Left side? Right side?
Right.
The right side there. Okay. Ugh, okay. So a lot of times, so that joint's stuck right here. When one side gets stuck, the other side oftentimes overcompensates and moves too much, which can cause some of that soreness. So this side actually, this moves really good. Really, really good. It's the left side when I bend you over to the left, it's like, you get stuck, okay? 3, 4, any soreness or bruise type feelings?
Yeah, both.
Both of them? Yeah, that T3, you feel a little squishiness right in there. So again, that's where the swelling occurs. And even like when I do that, it takes a while for that tissue to come back here. So it's called what we call pitting edema. And it just takes a long time for that to kind of come back out. So let's go ahead and see. So right onto that sacrum. So it's pushed out on that left side here. Relax the arm right here. So I'm just going to push the shoulder up a little bit and bring this knee up just a hair. Now I'm going to roll you over. I won't let you fall, okay? I promise you. I don't really promise very much, but when I do promise, it's because it's going to be true, okay? Hold that right there. Good. Right there's perfect. There you go. Just relaxing, just like you're doing. Just a little piece on that. I want to get a little bit more. Last one. Good. Well, that's it on that. So on this one, we're just going to get a little bit of a push, just because with the joints, there's a lot of arthritis in there. So I don't want to go ahead and just push on the whole thing. I just want to see how much your body's willing to give us on that. So we'll start really nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then breathe. Oh, there it goes already. Breathing in nice and easy. And let it go all the way out. Just relax the belly down. A little bit of a push. Nice and easy on that one. Good. 1, 2, and 3. We have one more right here. Hands down to the floor. There you go. Breathing in for me. Let it go. Relaxing the shoulders right there. Oh, nice job on that. That was so good. We have one more, okay? And let's see if I can get a little bit more in this pelvis. If that's all it's going to give us, that's all we're going to take here. All right. Breathing in. Let it go. Good. A little bit more. Breathing in. Let it go. There it is. We got it. Alright. Yeah, that moved really well. So I think that first one when you were laying down loosened it up a little bit, and then that allowed me to get a deeper set on that table right there. Kind of intense, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of intense.
Yeah.
How's your mid-back doing?
I think it feels okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, one more time. How's it feel when you stand?
Feels better.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really good though. I mean, we got some good movement on that, and so I'm expecting some good things here. And as we start to get a reduction in here, so think of it like, so scar tissue is like glue. When your joints have been injured and damaged, when you damage a joint, your body heals it through scar tissue. Okay, that's looking much better. Okay. But it will heal it through scar tissue, but unfortunately that scar tissue, it doesn't allow it to move the way it should be moving. Good, that's much less. That's much, much less. Oh, that's really good. Oh, wow, okay. So, I'm going to see how it's moving here. So I'm going to have you just tilt over to the left. Oh, wow. Much better movement. Let's take a look at the right side. Okay, so one of the reasons why it's important for us to start working on these joints, because if I get movement on there like it's starting to, that joint's going to start to be able to move the way it's supposed to, and that right side doesn't have to overcompensate. So that should actually help with not just your left side, but your right side as well, okay? But we're already starting to see it's starting to move a little bit better. Yeah, it's already starting to move a little bit better here. Actually, it's a lot better. Okay. You did good today. I'm proud of you.
Okay.
It's a big step for you. It's a
Yeah,
big step.
yeah.
So you did good.
Okay.
It's a high five moment for you. Okay.